About like propping up your legs, you're like, I need to elevate my legs. If you just like are sticking a couple of regular old pillows underneath your legs and you think it's doing something, there is a whole science behind elevating your feet, and we know there's great benefits to that. I want to introduce you to the Lounge Doctor. This is always usually a sellout product that we have here. I saw that it was on sale, so I wanted to make sure I got eyes on it on our 5 Flex on Everything day. This is actually designed by a board certified vascular surgeon. It is a patented design. It is based in science. I mean, we're gonna talk down to the degrees of how everything is lifted. If you are talking about leg elevation, whether it's for venous disease, lymphedema, leg injuries, after a surgery, swollen legs. When I was pregnant, oh my gosh, that was such a craziness. Reducing that soreness, that speeding up that muscle recovery. This is the item that you will need to have. The cover on this is water repellent, also machine washable. Now, when we're talking about that science, it's so down to a science. We have sizes depending upon how tall you are, because it has to be exact when we're doing that elevation. You're gonna do either a small, the small is anyone shorter than 5'3". My medium is if you're 5'5" to 5'10", and then my large is anyone 5'11" up to 6'3". Because this is based in science, it's based in medical information. We've brought in Matt Peters. He's a registered RN. We've known him here at HSN. Because Matt, when I said, oh, I gotta elevate my legs, I'm just gonna throw some couch pillows underneath my legs, it's not doing what it's supposed to do.
It's not doing anything that it's supposed to do. So first of all, Tina, thank you for giving that shout out to everyone who's helping out in California. I have friends out there too. Thank you, everybody at home who's watching, who's helping out too. You might need help too. We all need help in our daily lives. So this is what this is all about. I only show up for the game changers. Tina knows this and she'll tell you this. And so when we talk about the Lounge Doctor, the first question that I'm gonna ask all of you this morning, because I got up at 4 a.m. to be here for this show, do you ever sometimes think about, how was it so easy when I was 10 or 15 just to spring up out of bed and get that pep in my step in the morning and have that energy, and now I've lost it? That's for everyone, okay? That's for me included. The reason is, a lot of times there are things like vascular diseases and abnormalities that 80% of us adults would have if doctors were properly trained to diagnose it. Okay, let that sink in for a minute. So that tired sluggishness that you might feel, it might simply be that you need to elevate your legs properly. So Tina, you mentioned things like, lymphatic disease during pregnancy, if you have a sports injury, if you're a athlete who's trying to recover with that lactic acid and regenerate that through your body. All of those are great, but I'm gonna tell you right now, the reason that we only have Lounge Doctor here at HSN once in a while and it goes quick is because everybody needs this every day for their daily lives. Now here's the secret. I want everybody to look at Donna. And I'm being quiet because Donna's almost asleep here. Here is the reason. Donna is 5'7", and I know Tina mentioned the sizes to you at home. All you have to do is call us and tell us how tall you are, and we'll do the rest. Donna is 5'7", so she fits perfectly on a medium. She wore black to show you the contrast and how exactly tailor-made the Lounge Doctor is for her, although the secret is, because a vascular surgeon invented this with the proper angles, you don't need anything tailor-made. All you need to do is order your Lounge Doctor at the right size. You cannot get these angles on any other pillow or any other thing, any other wedge in the world because it's patented. And it's patented, Tina and everybody else, at these 3 angles. 40 degrees at the thigh. Now, why do we do that at Lounge Doctor? It's because if that angle changes, so let's say that Donna wanted to just prop her legs up on the back of pillows. If that's even slightly out of whack here at the thigh, it's going to occlude the blood at the thigh. We don't want that. Now, at the knee, we have an exact 25-degree angle. And what that does is it means that at the knee, we have blood vessels, we have the popliteal vein, that's one specific one. All of these little micro vessels will be crimped if it's not at exactly the right angle. The third is 15 degrees, and that is the slope of Donna's calf and lower leg. So you see how her feet are perfectly at the end of the Lounge Doctor in perfect comfort. That fluid is actually going downhill, following gravity, and if you use your Lounge Doctor only for 20 minutes a day, everybody, at these right angles, these correct angles, That'll give you the maximum benefit of leg elevation and to decrease that swelling in only 20 minutes if it's right, but only if it's right. And you can only get that, Tina, with a lounge doctor.
Well, let me tell you, on a FlexPay today, it's under 20 bucks to get it home. I want to actually have you hear from that board-certified vascular surgeon that we were talking about, why he came up with this and why it's such a game changer when you're ready to use this. Take a listen.
I'm Dr. Chris Dixon. I'm a board-certified vascular surgeon, and I invented the Lounge Doctor leg rest. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, how did you come up with this product? Well, physicians recommend leg elevation for a long list of conditions, yet amazingly, no one ever asked the question, what's the most effective way to elevate the legs? So I decided to answer that question. I reviewed all the science on leg elevation, put all that science together, and came up with the most effective position to elevate your legs. And then I designed the leg rest so it would position the legs correctly, and then patented that design, and we started the company.
There's a science behind it.
Yep.
If you're thinking, oh, I kick my feet up, right? That's kind of like, the saying, I prop it up here, or I put some pillows underneath it. You're not getting the benefit which you think you're getting. So I want to make sure to show you how to make this purchase. There's only about 200 available in any three of the sizes, and there's two color options, either in a light gray or in a light blue. Color, and then you pick it by size. That's by height, because again, if somebody's 6'3", it's not going to be the same degrees everywhere that you were talking about versus somebody that might be like a Michelle Yarn that's like 5'1".
Exactly.
I don't know, she's 5'2", 5'3", whatever she is. She's tiny. Small, if you're making the purchase, $19.99 on a FlexPay, pick your color. If it's in the small, it's for everybody that's 5'5" and under. Medium, that would be Donna. You said she was 5'7".
Yep.
So that is 5'5" to 5'10". That would be me as well. I'm 5'6".
Yes.
I'd buy a medium. Yes. How tall are you?
6'3".
6'3".
Yeah.
So you would get the large.
I thought you were calling me out there for a minute.
No, I know you're really tall.
I was like, good guess.
That is actually really perfect. So 5'11" to 6'3" for the large. So
Yes.
you're just picking color and size. It is already on sale,
Yep.
but it happens to fall under the 5 Flex Day. Could you imagine getting this home for 20 bucks and then using it? Like you said, you're gonna lay down, you're gonna sit, you're gonna do that anyway.
Yeah.
Maximize it.
Yeah, I can't imagine it. I've heard it thousands and thousands of times from everyone who's bought their lounge doctor and got it home. Everybody, this is durable. It has a cover on it that's washable. It's got this skid proof on the bottom, but look at that, what you're fighting against, right? What you're looking at on TV, it's gravity. We can't eliminate gravity. We can't get rid of it, but we're fighting against it. So unless you hang upside down from a tree branch, you're not going to be able to eliminate those harmful effects of gravity unless you do what Donna does. And I was over there at the table, so I went over I wanted to visit Tina because I haven't seen her, but I'm like, I need you all to look at this at home. This is, to see the image is worth everything, and this tells you what you need to know, because you can tell by looking at Donna, leg elevation 101, okay? To get that benefit of those energized legs and to do this at least once a day, what I do is in the morning and at the night. And it's the most comfortable position is also synonymous with the most effective position to reduce this leg swelling. So if Donna looks comfortable to you, it's because she is. And it's because her heart is below her legs. That's leg elevation 101. And these angles that we just went over are absolutely precise. 40 degrees at the thigh, 25 at the knee. We don't have any variation here at all, okay? There's so many things that can go wrong any other way you do this at home. You cannot get that energized feeling like you get from resting your legs on the lounge doctor without doing it exactly like this. It's also gonna energize you because it'll put you in that most comfortable position. So when I get up in the morning, and Donna's nodding her head right now, I actually put my feet up on the lounge doctor for about 10 or 15 minutes. And then when I put my feet on the floor, everybody, listen to me. This is that when I'm 10 or 15-year-old feeling and I spring out of bed and it feels like I have new legs. That's what you get from this. So when you get this home, you don't have to wait 30-day trial, 60-day trial. Although I encourage you to use it every day, you'll know day one what it's doing, and that's why we can't keep these around, Tina.
Like I said, I only have about 200 available in each of the sizes. You're gonna pick a color, heather gray or light blue, and then size, small, medium, and large. If you forget what I said, a representative can help you. It's already listed right there for you at hsn.com. The reason we go by height is because those degrees, that angle, has to be exact. This was made by a board-certified vascular surgeon. We bring in a registered nurse to talk about this. This isn't like, you feel good, you're comfortable. We're talking about real medical and science. It's based in that. And this is a patented design that you can only get here with the Lounge Doctor. So again, what you're looking at, it's super lightweight. You know, the cover again is water repellent on its own, but the cover can be removed and machine washed. So if you get anything on it, or as you're just kind of using it as it goes, but you see all of these angles. This is why he was like, don't just use the 2 pillows that are the decorative pillows on your couch to kind of lift up your legs. It's not really doing what you're wanting. On sale, flex pay at $19.99. You get 30 days to try it out. You're gonna lay down anyways, Matt. Every single night, at some point, I go in the bedroom, I lay on my bed, I scroll on my TikTok, and then, everybody knows that's where I'm at for a good hour. So at some point, you're gonna have that moment.
Yeah. So Tina, I'm going to ask you a question as I'm doing everything the wrong way here with Donna.
Okay.
So we're going to prop up her legs on pillows like you might do at home. One more here, Donna. Let's see. That looks about like we had, right? And you can see everything wrong here. Her legs are flat up at the top, meaning all that fluid's going to pool right here. We have too aggressive of an angle at the thigh. It's more than 40 degrees. That means it's going to be blocked there at the thigh. This is awful. I'm going to replace this with a Lounge Doctor. And again, when you call in, if I'm Donna, I say, you know what? Hello, I'm Donna, and I'm 5'7". And then they will send me the medium, and that's it. So I'm going to take this junk out of here, and I'm going to replace it with a Lounge Doctor. Take a look, everybody. So it looks like it's custom made for Donna, and that's what it's going to look like for you. And the question that I was going to ask you, Tina, is how important was reducing leg swelling during pregnancy? You mentioned it at the top, so I want to ask you again, how important was that?
Listen, that was probably one of the top 3 things that was the most uncomfortable thing that happened when I was pregnant. We were having hard times even finding shoes that would fit me, right? It just felt like I was constantly carrying these heavy weights on me, including the big belly, right? You're constantly looking for things. And I'm going to be completely honest, that whole, if it's just above my heart, then I think I really thought that. And obviously I met Matt, and then we talked about this, and I was like, oh my gosh, it makes complete sense. It's not just, if my feet are above my heart, it's doing what I need it to do. This is giving all the direct science, like as if the doctor were to come to your house and be like, okay, we're gonna make sure it's all in the right angles. When you said we're fighting against gravity, Matt, the moment you said that, the first time we ever presented this together, and I go, light bulb.
Yep. And I love the point you just made, because everybody, she made a very important point, Tina did. Because legs above your heart, that's great. That's leg elevation 101. Remember 101 from our school days? That means the first level. The second level is if I simply elevate the legs, look at what's wrong down at the thigh. Look what's possibly wrong at the knee and everything else. It doesn't fix those. So the more sophisticated level courses, we let the vascular surgeon handle those courses. He has solved the problem for us. That's why this looks so comfortable, because it is. And so if your doctor or Dr. Chris here at HSN or anybody says, you know what, to energize your legs, or especially if you're going through a pregnancy or any sort of leg issue where you need to reduce leg swelling, you need to elevate your legs. And you're going to ask, oh, well, that's easy. And like Tina, you're going to say, over my heart. And then you're going to get home and you're going to say, how on earth do I do this the right way? This is the problem solver. And that's why when I say I only show up for game changers, this is what sells out, because it works.
We are fast heading to 150 of these already sold during this abbreviated presentation. I want to remind you how to make your purchase. First, pick a color, right? The heathered gray or the light blue. So we have 2 color options that's in that cover, that water repellent machine washable cover. Then you're going to pick a size, small, medium, large. If you were under 5'5" in stature, this will be the small, that'll be for you. Myself and Donna both get a medium, that's a 5'5" to a 5'10" in stature. And then Matt gets the large, because that's anything 5'11" to 6'3". He's 6'3", that is for him. So this is meant to be an exact science for you, so everything aligns. This was a very successful It was abbreviated, but very great.
Yeah, so thank you everybody for getting this home. The only downside to the extended presentation, because you're buying your lounge doctor, is that poor Donna, she's asleep. So, wake up.
That's why me and Donna are friends. That's why we're friends.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt.
You're welcome,
I'm
thank you.
gonna head in this direction, but before I stop,